Gummies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, welcome. I really hope that you do enjoy it here on my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey guys, welcome back. And for all my new subscribers, please hit that subscribe button there, and welcome to the family. So guys, I would just like to start off this video by thanking everyone that has been supporting my videos, and everyone that's been viewing my videos and sharing my videos, recommending my videos. That really does mean a lot to me. And please do continue doing that. Continue leaving your likes and continue sharing my videos. It does really help a lot, and it does boost the algorithm quite a bit. And as a growing channel, it's not always easy to keep going, to keep putting out content, because sometimes you feel like it's kind of stagnant. You feel like you've been grinding. You've been putting out videos, but I'm not gaining as much traction as you would like them to. But that's perfectly okay. I feel like right now I'm at a place whereby I'm really content with my channel. I'm really content with the growth, because one thing about my subbies right now is that you guys give me so much encouragement and so much support. And on days when I'm if YouTube, you guys are nah, but dude, you got this, you got this. So I really do appreciate that. So let's not get too mushy, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving. But I really do want to just take this time and just appreciate you guys, because you guys are indeed awesome. So guys, I have another story time for you guys today. Okay. So guys, this is part of my Popeye Chronicles. All the times I was a Popeye, all the times I was a clown. Yeah, now we're starting a segment now. This segment is officially gonna be called Popeye Chronicles. For all the time your girl was a clown. One thing about me, guys, I do clown quite a fair share of people, but there are times I've taken L's as well, and this is the most. Is it this is the most recent one. Not really recent, it's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I think. Yes. So guys, what had happened was I met this guy. One thing about men, Kesana, they will humble you to hell and back, and then just when you think you are back, they'll send you back to hell. So guys, I met this guy, and then he was like, yo dude, what's good? I really like your vibe, I like your energy, and I would like us to go out on a date. Baba, this is back when I had just gotten out of the most toxic relationship. And that relationship, I don't think I'm gonna talk about it on YouTube, because that nigga deserves nothing. Yo, Sana. But I might. Since I'm starting a segment, Dear Popeye Chronicles, and I was a Popeye for 2 whole years. So I might as well make content off of it. So I had just gotten out of this toxic ass relationship, and 6 months later, I was like, okay, let's see, let's get back in the dating pool. Shabo, I met that guy, and then he was like, all right, cool, let's go on a date. The location I can disclose, it was by the Blythe. So he's like, a friend of mine is having a braai by the Blythe, and since it's like close to where you stay, I was thinking I could pick you up and we could go there. Like, it won't be too awkward. Like, it won't be like it'll just be the two of us on a date, on some interview vibes. Like, what do you do for a living? What's your name? Where do you go to school? But one thing about me, I hate that. Like, I hate those type of setups. Like, where you just bombarding me with all these questions. Like, I would just, like, prefer, like, to get to know you, like, over, like, let's drink, man. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. You understand? So, cool. Saturday came. And then he calls me, on some, yo, what's good, where you at? I'm like, nah, I'm at home. He's like, what you doing? I'm like, I was chilling, like, I was doing my chores, and I think I'ma hit the shower soon. And then he was like, alright, cool, do that. I am currently out, I'm with the boys, we're getting the necessities, like they were getting booze and meat and yeah, bo sharp kesana. I shower, and then after my shower he calls me again, and then he calls me again on some, yo dude, do you like have friends? I'm like, no, because one thing about me, I only have like 5 friends at the most. If you're watching this and you thought you were my friend, cat's out the bag. But like, legit, everyone who knows me knows that I have like 5 friends. I have my closest friend, who was in Pretoria, moved away to the Eastern Cape. So now I'm like a lone wolf, because my other 2 best friends are all the way in Joburg. So like in Pretoria, I'm pretty much a lone wolf. So yeah, so I was like, nah, I don't really have friends. So yeah, and he's like, nah, I bet it's cool, we can come along. One thing about me, Gesana, I grew up being the only girl amongst niggas, you know, so like it's not really an awkward type of vibe for me. So cool, he's like, I'll pick you up in about an hour. Sharp, boy, your girl does her face, your girl looks cute, yeah, boy, sharp. And then after that, he's like, I'm on my way. Okay, cool, sharp. And like the drive from the Blythe to my place is like 7 minutes tops. Cool, so he comes and then he's like, I'm outside. Okay. I go outside, Jomi, and I am looking like not even $1,000,000. Yazzie. Eish, I was looking hot, guys. I was looking hot. I was looking nice. You know? Nigga gets out the car to give me a hug. Babes, not him having a blue eye. Sana. So like, I'm just there like bombastic side eye, like criminal offensive side eye, like the fuck, my boy, what's going on? Sharp, but gets at that. I get in the car, he opens the door for me, I get in the car. He was driving a Merc. Cool. You still gonna hear the story about the Merc, don't worry. And then, sharp, ne? We get in the car, and then he's like, hi, oh, sharp, we can make sharp, man, sharp. And then he's like, I'm sorry for the way that I look before you bring it up. And I'm like, Okay. What happened, Vele? Like, didn't Joe? Why are you looking a mess? And then he's like, yesterday we went to Mom's for groove. So they were grooving in Mamelodi the previous night, which was a Friday. And then he's like, I was trying to holler at this shorty. Or the shorty hollered at him. I don't know, something like that. But he was talking to some shorty. Nah? And then that Hans nigga came up to him and then he was like, dude, the fuck? Why are you talking to my hand? And then after that, next thing he knew, he was catching hands. You? So I was like, nah, fair enough. I get nah. I know, like, it's okay. Like, it's not even like we were dating at that point. Not even that we dated. Let's just get that out the way. So, like, I'm like, nah, I bet, Babo. And then he asked me, he's like, are you in a relationship, dog? I'm like, no, Mfan, I'm not dating anyone at the moment. Yeah, but I'm just like, hey, moment, I'm here, you see. And then he's like, nah, I bet. I'm like, are you seeing anyone? Listen to this guy. He's like, I'm single, baby girl. I believed him. Of course. I believed him. Sharp. So we've already established the fact that he is single. I get. And then for the fact that he said he was single, then it made sense also to me why he would be hitting up that shorty at Groove, because like he's single. So like what's wrong with that, Baba? So his story kind of checked out for me at that time. Bet. And then sharp, we drive to the blind, we're having chats in the car, we're getting to know each other. Buddy, when was your last relationship? Shit like that. Mega tells me his last relationship was a month ago. I'm like, okay. Now, sharp, we get to the blind, everything is cool, everything is nice. Now we chilling. We parked the car and we chill in the car for like a few minutes. He's like, nah, I'm waiting for my boys to come downstairs. Sharp. The boys come downstairs. Ay. Izinja matota. Jokes. They weren't that. They weren't that deep. So there was this one guy. Oh my gosh. Now I have to give names. There were 3 of his niggas. He was the 4th. Okay, now guys, we're gonna go ahead and like give these people names, right? The first friend, the person that I'm on a date with, we're gonna call him Luyanda, right? And then there's friend number 1 and friend number 2. These aren't really that significant in the story, so I'm not gonna give them names because I'm gonna forget. And then the 4th person who is significant in the story is Alex. Alex is the guy that who's hosting us. Alex is guys, let's not go there. But so we get there, nah? We'll get to Alex, don't worry. We get there and friend number 1 and friend number 2 come down first. So they're like, hi, how are you? Like, I'm good, how are you? They're like, we good. What's your name, Abba? Go ahead and introduce myself. And then they're like, oh, cool, it's nice to meet you. So you're on a date with Luyanda Vele. Hey, man. I'm like, yeah. They're like, sus. I'm like, yes. But hey, you're too pretty for that. But hey, we will not judge. Yeah, bro. So Luyanda's not around for these chats. And now, in my head, I'm like, why are these niggas asking me this? Wabo? But I don't think much of it. And then they're like, nah, let's go upstairs. Yeah, boy, Luyanda goes upstairs. First of all, he just left me downstairs talking to these niggas that I don't know. Sharp. But they were cool people. Like, they were nice gents. Like, they were genuinely nice gents. So we get there, I take a seat, and then it's still just the three niggas. It's still friend number 1, friend number 2, and Luyanda. Cool. We get there, we chill, and they were playing PlayStation, right? So they're like, do you play? I'm like, bruh, I suck at this. Like, the only thing I can play on PlayStation is Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat, and that's about it. So yeah, they were playing FIFA. So boys will be boys. I'm like, nah, do you guys like yourselves out? Sharp. As we chilling, in comes Alex. So Alex comes, he's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, ooh. But anyway, I'm like, nah, get sharp, how are you? He's like, nah, I'm good. What's your name? Tell him my name. He's like, yeah, I'm Alex, and I stay here. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then he's like, you're very pretty, by the way. Now Leanda's like, and I'm like, oh, really? Thank you so much. And then, oh, you know what had happened? He said to friend number 2, pour her a glass. And then he got me a glass, but it was hot. And then he's like, why is he making you drink hot alcohol? Let me get you a drink myself, baby girl. I'm like, I know that's right. Keep in mind, I'm on a date. Woo-wee. But stop. And then Alex and I don't interact that much. We just mice. But friend number 1 and friend number 2 are the people that I'm speaking to the most. So we're like talking about music, and then they're like, yo, do you blunt? I'm like, of course I blunt. Do y'all blunt? They're like, yeah. I'm like, let's roll up. Cool, now we're rolling up. And then I discovered that friend number 2 is actually a dank plug, mabo. So he's like, nah, I'm a dank plug, this and this and this and that. Okay, friend number 1 was more on like the mellow side. He was quiet. He had a nice afro. He looked like, who can I say he looked like? He looked like a Brent Fayaz, ne? But like a softer, more feminine vision. Yo, that boy was like Nunu's. Like, he was so, shame, man. He gave me like LGBTQ vibes. But then I see collab. And then cool, we roll up and we like we're going outside to smoke. So Alex and Luyanda don't smoke. They smoke cigarettes. So we were like, deuces, we're going outside to blunt. So we find a spot, and like where we were standing, we were directly facing Alex's balcony. And Alex and Luyanda are by the balcony, but we're far, like they can't hear us, nor can we hear them. So now I'm like to the boys, yo guys, what's good, Vele? Like, why were you guys asking me about Luyanda? And then they're like, bruh, Luyanda's just not your type. We don't know you, but Luyanda's not your type. I'm like, but like, what do you mean, yabo? So they're like, nah, Luyanda's just shady, and you don't deserve that. Like, you don't need Luyanda drama in your life, yabo. So I'm like, nah, I bet, gents, I hear you. And then we exchanging numbers. We're like, nah, we're gonna be homies. And everything was cool. Like, they were genuinely like good people. Like, they were good vibes. And then they're like, yeah, you can always come through, chill with us. But like, hey, this Luyanda thing, we don't know. But it's still like up to you. Cool. We plant and then we go back upstairs. We go upstairs and then Alex and Leander are sitting down. So Alex is sitting, like there was an L-shaped couch and then there was the TV. So I get there and I was sitting by the end of the couch and then Leander was sitting next to me and then Alex was sitting on the other side, on the other couch. And then friend number 1 and friend number 2 were generally just very hyper, like up and down. They were barely sitting down. Cool. So when I get back, Luyanda's now chilling at the end where I was sitting. And then Alex is sitting on the other couch facing that way, right? Because it's an L. So Alex is sitting here and then Luyanda's sitting here by the corner where I was sitting. So I sit in the middle. And then, cool. Now, Leander and I were barely talking. Like, we were talking like, we were just barely talking. And then, most of the time I was interacting with friend number 1 and friend number 2. So then, Alex just gives me this look like, I see you. And then I'm like, I see you too, but the fuck? Sharp. We move. The night continues. We drink. We listen to music. We have a good time. And then friend number 1 and friend number 2 are like, Joe, there's a party down the estate by number 1 something, and we're thinking of going. Are we rocking or what? Oh, I'm like, a house party. They're like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, let's jam, let's go. Abo. Now, as we're about to leave, Luyanda's like, no, we'll follow you guys. I just want to talk to her real quick. So Alex is like to me, okay, here are my house keys. Just lock up my house when you come there. I'm like, I bet I'll do that. Now Luyanda is on some, but like he's not really letting up, Baba. So we chill, and then I'm like, so what's good? He's like, nah, I just wanted to talk to you. And then I don't know how we got there, but then he started telling me his life story, bruh. Like he told me about, hey, my father this, my father that. Oh, my father. Oh, God. If there's one thing about me, nah, I hate, despise, I cannot stand, I cannot fathom a nigga who will be telling me about my father, my mother, my parents, yo! Like, bruh, really? Like, how old are you? How old are you? Like, I think he was like 26 at the time. I'm like, my boy. Why? So, like, I was really bored of that whole conversation. So, like, I cut it short. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, you know there's a party going on there now. Let's just vibe to the party. So, we walk to the party. As we're walking to the party, we encounter... No, we get lost. We get lost. And the blind is very big. Like, it's very big. So, we get lost. And then it was load shedding on top of that. Bro, so now the lights cut as we are walking to the party. Now we are lost in the estate, and then luckily we bump into the security guard and like, where is number this and this and this, and then he's like, straight down. He directs us to the place. As we're walking to the place, we bump into friend number 1 and friend number 2. They're like, yo, bro, we need to go fetch a bottle by the house. And I'm like, guys, I'm coming with Luyanda, we'll find you there. Guys, ndim or wrong ku acrimony. So like Luyanda goes, and then he's like, I bet. Cool, we planned on the way there, we fetch the bottle, and then we lock up and head back to the party. And we get there, that house was packed, my boy, packed. And like now everyone is chilling in a huge circle. Like it's a huge circle. They're playing 30 seconds. There's another group there smoking habli. There's another group over there smoking hab. There's a group outside. Yo, and I had to walk in to that place. My social anxiety was at its peak, bro. Imagine walking into a party like everyone already knows each other, everyone's already comfortable with each other, everyone's already playing games and shit like that, and then you are this cute, and then you're walking in there. So immediately when we walked in, friend number 1 and friend number 2, and I walk in, and everyone is like, and then they carried on. I was like, hi guys, hi. And then they were really friendly. They're like, hello, hello. But then I walked straight past. I went to the balcony and chilled outside for like a good hour. I'm like, guys, let's set up a hub out here. I am not going in there. Luyanda doesn't care a damn. Luyanda's inside playing 30 seconds. He left me. But I was fine with it. Like, the further he was from me, the happier I was. So I'm chilling with his homie. So at this point, I'm chilling with friend number 1. And then as we're chilling, Alex comes outside. Ooh. So Alex is like, hey. I'm like, hi. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm okay. And he's like, so your date legit just deserted you out here to go play 30 seconds with like other people. I'm like, yeah. And like, honestly, I'm not fazed by that. And then he's like, nah, okay, I like your vibe. Like, you really don't give a shit. I'm like, I really don't. Like, especially about Luyanda. Like, Luyanda has so many red flags at this point, guys. Sharp. And then he's like, as we're chilling and I'm talking to Alex, Luyanda comes outside. And then he's like, yo, I need to head home. I need to head home for a few seconds. I'll be back. So I'm like, nah, cool. And then I carried on with my conversation with Alex. And then, sharp, he buys home. So as he buys home, Alex is like, yo, bro, like, your person has been on a phone call and his dad is pissed. I'm like, why is his dad pissed? His dad is pissed at the fact that he jacked his Merc to come pick you up. But I know that's how niggas in the East roll. I'm an East hand, I know. And then Alex is like to me, nah, let's go play 30 seconds with everyone else. We'll set up our hub there and then I'll make sure you're comfortable and then we can just join in the game. I'm like, nah, cool. Now, Alex is looking after me, Mara, I'm on a date. Like, njani, guys, njani. Sharp, oh, we go in, we play 30 seconds, we drink, smoke hub. I make a couple gay friends, you know me. Ooh, I love my gay people. Shout out, I love my gay people. Luyanda, missing in action, no one knows where he is. Sharp, the party ends, we go back to Alex's place. Sharp, oh. This is where things get interesting, Gesan. In the words of Musa Kaula, let me drink. So, now we get back to Alex's place. Ne? We chilling with vibe. Luyanda gets a call. And then he's like, nah, I'm at the Blind. I'm with the boys. And then on the like you can hear like there's a quarrel, like there's conflict on this phone call. Sharpo, and then he's like, nah, Sharp, you can come. Hey, now I vie outside to go blunt. So now I am with friend number 1 and friend number 2. We go outside to blunt. He's there with Alex, right? Now he tells Alex, he's like, hey Joe, my girl is coming over. Hey! My hand is coming over. Yeah, boy. And then when we get back from blunting, Alex is like to me, yo, dude, come here. And then we step outside, Alex and I, and then he's like, nah, let's just take a walk. Sharp, we take a walk. Alex is like to me, yo, let me be straight with you. Let me tell you what's going on. This nigga has his hand coming over, right? His hand, apparently she works at Moloko. Moloko is a club in mainland. So she's coming from Moloko. She was hosting there. And then now she wants to see her mans and she's coming here with her friend. I'm like, no stress, man. Like, I'm really not phased. And then he's like, are you sure you're good? Are you sure? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm fine. And he's like, okay, but don't worry though, I got you. Like, if you're not feeling comfortable and you want to leave, just tell me and stuff like that. I'll be like, and then I was like, bit sharp. Few minutes pass and then that girl lands. When I tell you that she wasn't even a 3 out of 10. So now, we are like, all like awkward. Like everyone's awkward. Like I can feel like friend number 1 and friend number 2 are just like, ish fun. Like, what now? I'm like, nah, guys, like, Zangda, like, it's really not that deep. So, and then, friend number 1 and friend number 2 are like, Joe, we're gonna bounce. Guys, sharp, fere. Then, Luyanda and his hands were still chilling there. So Alex is like, the fuck, why isn't this nigga taking his hands and then vying? So now we're getting to talk, like Alex and I. He's like, no. I'm like, so what's going on? He's like, nah, I'm Alex. This and this is what I do. And then Alex wasn't actually colored. He was Arab. So he's like, yeah, I'm not really colored. Like a lot of people think I'm colored. What happened? Why did I ask him that question? I think, yeah, he was on the phone. So he was speaking gibberish and I was like, what language is that? It's like, nah, I'm Arab. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. I thought you were colored the whole time. Sharpo. So now we're talking. And then eventually Leanda's like, yo guys, I'm a bounce. I was just like, And then eventually their Uber came and then they vibed. And then Alex was like, let me call you an Uber. I was like, okay, cool. And then he walked me to my Uber and then he asked me for my number. And then I was like, oh, I thought you would never ask. Yeah. So then, yeah, Alex and I still talk. Friend number 1 and friend number 2 and I still talk. And there's the homies, man. Like, they took care of me, those guys. Yo, when I had no boat, like, when I was at rock bottom, guys, I could have been co-wishing for all, like, Luyanda knew. And he didn't get a damn with his ugly duckling girlfriend. So Luyanda, if you are watching this or if you ever happen to come across this video, bombastic side eye. But it's cool, Alex got me. So guys, that is basically the story of how I was a whole Popeye and took an L. I graciously took my L on a first date. Like a whole me, guys. Like, do you see me? Like, does this not register? Like, does he not rate me? What's going on? But yeah, I never spoke to Luyanda again, and hi Joe, it's all for the best. Like, I'm nice. I don't need a nigga like that in my life. And yeah, that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed today's story, please don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and hit the subscribe button down there. I'll see you in my next video, and I love you guys. Bye.